Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Gray and we're going to be doing a Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin playthrough. Now, I have played this before, but it's been 3, maybe 4 years since I last played it. So I'm going to be very rusty and probably have more than a few hilarious deaths. So without further ado, let's get started.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
Now, call me crazy, but I've never once looked at like an ominous whirlpool with all these souls and things flying around and thought, you know what? You know what's a really great idea? Let's just dive on in. It doesn't sound like the best plan. Although, it looks like we're alive. Just about. And it looks like nothing's broken, which is good. Okay. So we'll just... There's nothing over there. Nothing over there except darkness. And skeletons, which is filling me with all sorts of hope. There's nothing over there. That's the path of progression. It's always worth looking around and exploring for items or shortcuts or just new areas, because it can be quite linear. Rusted coin, and you'll miss like a lot of really good items and really beneficial shortcuts. Inventory. Rusted coin temporarily boosts luck. Okay, well, that's good. I think luck is used for like increased drop rate on like items and things. So I think exploring that would be detrimental to our health. There's an item. Okay. Is that a... yeah, it's a footprint. That's several footprints. Rather large footprints. That's yeah, no thank you, not today. No, definitely not. We are unarmed, have no healing items, and that just seems like a really bad idea. So we'll cross the bridge. I'm assuming that path brings us out to here, but I could be mistaken. Is that... oh, I thought it was a gallows. It's a lantern. Wonder if they'll let me have a cup of tea.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Now they are some creepy ladies. Try to recall your name. Well, I guess let's keep it really simple. Gray. Are you sure of your name? I hope so, because if not, then we have bigger problems than we thought.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
You know, I don't really see the resemblance, but fair enough, I suppose. Class and gift. Class. So, warrior, high strength, dexterity, skilled with weapons. Well, to be fair, you'd kind of hope so. Be a pretty bad warrior if you weren't skilled with weapons. Knight, high HP and adaptability, tough to take down. Again, you would hope so, because otherwise that'd be a pretty terrible knight. Swordsman, finely skilled, fights gracefully with strong weapons, so this is more like a dexterity sort of nimble build. Bandit, high dexterity, skilled with bow, fights well at various ranges. Cleric, high faith and miracles, guide the way. So I guess that's the healing class for like co-op and things. Sorcerer, pretty much does what it says on the tin. Explorer, not terribly powerful, but has many items. Yeah, I think no. And approved, where you basically start with absolutely nothing. And that, I think, swordsman, to be fair. Gift. Life ring slightly increases HP. I don't think it's going to be hugely beneficial. I think human effigies, healing wares, homeward bones are going to be quite common. So I think we'll just go with petrified something, because I think you can trade that in for an item, whereas all the other items are just kind of meh. Finalized creation. Yes.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
And never a truer word was spoken. Dark Souls is one of those games where you die repeatedly, and more often than not, in fact almost always, it's your fault. Either you misjudged an enemy, or you got too greedy, or you just need to learn. But when you die, it's a learning experience. Let's have a look in this chest. Human effigy. Reverses hollowing. So every time you die, your max health gets reduced until you get to the halfway point, which we were at the start of our playthrough. And this is the way forward, but I kind of want to see if that ogre is guarding something or drops anything. And if nothing else, he will drop a decent amount of souls, which is the currency. So I think he was before this bridge. Ah, there we go. And hopefully he doesn't like one-hitters or something. Mr. Ogre. Why, hello there, kind sir. I think your cuddling methods are rather too enthusiastic. And I'd rather you didn't sit on me, thank you. Oh, that stagger is brutal. Okay, let's see what you drop. Stone ring. Oh, we don't have anything better. Additional reduction of enemy poise. So the more poise you have, the harder it is for you to stagger. So I can basically stagger enemies more easily. Not overly useful for our type of build. Is he guarding an item? It's more for strength type builds. Ah, item. Gold pine resin. Apply lightning to right hand weapon. So a weapon buff. Let's go here. There's nothing over there. Explore this. That looks like a ledge. And there's an item, so we should be able to drop down. Oh, that's cut a bit fine. Small, smooth, silky stone. That is a tradable item, I'm pretty sure. Smooth and silky stone. Okay, well let's move on to the next area. Creepy ladies didn't even offer me a cup of tea. It's just rude. Tombstone. So this is where you heal yourself, basically. Basically refreshes the area, so enemies that you have killed respawn as well. And my apologies about the cart, but I don't think they'll need it. Used to acquire souls. Just like that. So this is the tutorial area, and because I have played this for so long, we are going to run through it quickly. Attack, I'm pretty sure we already know how to attack. And locking onto enemies is very helpful. Dash. Okay, so basically running. Ooh. Sneaky. That looks ominous. Ominous? Ominous. So backstab here. Ooh, savage. Item. Dagger. Pretty sure our weapons are better than a dagger. I don't think I really needed to roll. He didn't seem that proficient with his bow, but it's a thought that counts. Switching. Okay, so I don't think fisting, or rather punching our way through is going to do much good for us, but backstep. Okay, that uses less stamina, but they are slow moving arrows, I will say. Like, really slow for life jump, so healing item. Let's go through here. I think if you hadn't worked out how to move the camera, you'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yes, you! Give us Silky!
Okay, this is the crow's nest thing, where you trade in these two items. So you just leave it on the ground. And the crow is very appreciative.
Yeah, silky smooth.
See what we get. Probably nothing good. Bleed stone. It's
Give it smooth.
to upgrade a weapon.
Yes, you. Give us silky.
Might be useful, but not, I don't know. It's more of a late game item, to be fair. Right, let's see what we get.
Yeah, silky smooth.
Petrified dragon bone. I think that's to upgrade
Yes, you.
boss weapons. Keep ladder down. Is there anything else around here? Ooh, item. Soul of a nameless soldier, so 3 souls basically. Let's go this way. So, okay. I think I'm better off as I am. This might go hilariously bad. I'm going to try and get that item. Almost rolled off. Amber herb. Slightly restores spell uses. So you don't have a mana bar, you have health bar, which is the red one, stamina, which is the green. So spells have uses instead of using mana. And we made it. Success. This is a really long ladder. While falling, plunging attack. Don't have a shield, and parrying is really quite difficult. Guard break. Oh, hello. But there's another one to his right. Oh, a door. Success. Cracked red eye orb. That's a PvP item. You use it to invade other players. I do remember that. Let's go through here. There's nothing there. Just drop down here. Statue blocks your way. Okay, so you need an item to basically unfreeze it because it's been, like, cursed. So we'll continue on our merry way. Let's run through here. And let there be light. So this is Medulla. It's like the central hub. This is where you go to, because there's 4 separate paths I think you can take, and they all pretty much originate from here. And this is where you level up. This is where all the NPCs go when you beat them in the game. And it's kind of like your home village kind of thing. Okay, so I think that's a good place to stop for this episode, so I will catch you on the next one, and if you enjoyed the content then feel free to like, comment or subscribe,